What's up, guys? It's been a while. I apologize, okay? I apologize. It's been over. Well, Derek, see, I knew my mic was going to do that. I don't know what's going on with my mic lately, but it's been acting kind of up. And I don't like that it acts up, but it does. But anyways, guys, it's been a while. It's been like a couple weeks. Apologize. Said I try to keep it as weekly as I can, but I can't. So I'll keep this short, sweet. As you guys know, the Wyatt Sicks, and that's Sicks, has debuted. Oh, there's only 5 of them, so there's a good chance Alexa Bliss is coming back soon, and she's going to be the 6th member. At least that's what everyone's saying. Should be interesting. I'm glad to see them finally debut. Glad to see them continue with it. It's going to be interesting. Doesn't look like they're going to be a SmackDown. It looks like they're going to be a Raw-only group. Or this isn't going to be like they're going to show up on SmackDown as of right now. They weren't. They showed the video package that they debuted on SmackDown, but they weren't actually there on SmackDown. Didn't have an impact. A new wrestler debuted on SmackDown. I can't think of his name. More with the bloodline. More with the Samoan kind of family they're building. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not really into these kind of debuts they've been doing with that because I know he's a big wrestler in like the indies and all that. He's making his name, but I'm sorry, like it's not having the impact like the debut should. So I don't know, I'm sure he's gonna be cool. I mean, they're definitely setting up for Roman Reigns' return. I'm not immediately. It's not gonna be next week, but when he comes back, he's absolutely gonna be a babyface. I mean, he kind of already was, but he's definitely gonna be babyface. Definitely gonna be going against his own family. Should be interesting. Like I said, trying to keep this kind of video short today. I just want to get something up. I will mention this. MJ, one thing I was thinking about, like, what can I make my video about? What can I make this video for? Along with the debut of kind of the Wyatt Sicks, or the Wyatt Sicks, I kind of am... my thought was, okay, so my video, I want to kind of mention how I think that it's interesting to me how WWE does a better job, because I always compare WWE to AEW and AEW to WWE. I think WWE has that main person. Now, I really hope the Wyatts, they do a lot with them. Also, one other person is kind of, now there's one storyline that I'm very disappointed right now, and that is the Chad Gable. Now, it's been rumored that he's going to bring in the Creed brothers are going to kind of create the new alpha there. But Otis, Otis has kind of had this, like, they've been kind of pushing, like, oh, we're going to push Otis, we're going to push Otis, we're going to push Otis, and everyone's waiting. And last time on, I think it was Raw, he finally pushed, but that's all he did. He just pushed him, and clearly he broke the Alpha Academy's broken. But I don't know. It's kind of. I really hope Otis gets a push because they've tried it before, but the problem with it is that when they try to push and they do these pushes sometimes, it's like, everybody wants to see Otis just go crazy on Chad, and if all they're going to do is push Chad and that's how they're going to break it up, I don't know. I think he's not going to get, unfortunately, I think they're going to kind of bury him, and I don't think that's, I wish they would do more with him, but I don't know. All right, for WWE, reach out. Hey, I'll write for you. Now, with that being said, AEW, other than MJF, but the problem is they don't use MJF that well. AEW is so concerned about having the best wrestling, and don't get me wrong, their wrestling is amazing. Their matches are amazing. Rarely do they have a match that is under 5 minutes. Their matches are like 10 to 15 minutes long. That's great, but when it's just kind of two guys, and the moves are great, and it's kind of, it's cool, and you watch it, there's no story there. It gets kind of boring. Those matches I fast forward through. So I don't know. I kind of feel like AEW needs to learn from WWE when it comes to that, because I think WWE is just telling much better stories right now. And AEW definitely needs to really focus on who's that guy that they're going to make, push there, because Swerve Strickland's your champion. And while he is good and he is great on the mic and great in the ring, great athlete, he's good. You're not pushing him. He should be on every show. He's not pushing it like he should be. And that's the other thing, too, is WWE has too many belts. absolutely way too many belts. I never like that they treat SmackDown and Raw like two separate shows and two separate champions and the tag team and the main titles, the women's titles. It's like too many titles. And AEW has too many championships, in my opinion, because they have Ring of Honor and they bring Ring of Honor. And so, I don't know. I just think it's too much. But, guys, this is going to be a short video. I just want to get something up, say I'm still here. And if you're continue watching me, continue, following me and liking and all that stuff, thank you very much. Appreciate it. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Hopefully I'll get something up maybe during next week. And we'll talk about a little something. Let me know if you guys want to leave a comment. Tell me what you want me to talk about. If you want my opinion on something. But otherwise, guys, that's it for me. Appreciate it. Out.